Hello everybody, welcome back to another video where today we are going to go over the Actions and Stuff add-on for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Yeah, so if you basically don't know what this is, it basically just adds a bunch of 3D models and animations to Minecraft. Also, I'm playing on keyboard and mouse now, by the way. I'm sure you can tell. What? So Actions and Stuff costs about 1,600 mine coins, I'd say. Around that. I don't quite remember. But in order to activate it, it's actually not much of an add-on and more of a resource pack. So we're going to go to Settings, and we're going to go down to Global Resources. Then you can go to My Packs. So you can just scroll through your packs and click Actions and Stuff. Now, what's interesting about this, so now it's active, but you can click this. Of course, you can deactivate it or whatever, but there's an Options tab. Basically, what this is going to do is, as I said, it adds models, animations, and textures. So at resolution 16, this is going to have everything in it. The textures, the models, and the animations. At resolution 32, this is going to add only the models and the animations, and without the textures. Personally, I like to keep it at 32. Now, if you turn it all the way down, this will get rid of the 3D models for some items, but we'll keep the cool little animations like running and such. But just for the sake of the video, we're gonna keep that up at 16 for now. Okay guys, so we're in the world, and first thing you'll notice is animations. Very interesting. Yeah, so this Realism does this too, the Realism add-on, but it just adds cool little animations. It's got sprinting, crouching, crouch walking. It's also got climbing and swimming and such. I'll let you see those for yourself if you get the add-on, or if, of course, you just see them randomly around the video. Also, there's flying animations, so that's fun. Whee! So, next thing you'll notice is, of course, textures. Actually, you probably noticed the textures first. Why do I keep falling? But who gives a crap? Anyways, so, as you can see, it's got a very interesting grass texture. Everything looks kind of cartoony, which complements the models and animations we're gonna see pretty dang well. So yeah, as you can see, they have some different textures, like the pig now also has ears coming out on the sides. I don't know if that's part of a new update or what, because he has a few animations. He's got a nice little walking animation. And they also have jumping and falling animations too. As you can see, even the bee. He's gonna walk off the sledge, and you can see there's an actual animation for that. We got the chicken. So you can see he's got a little bit of a cool texture with the tail in the back, and if he just starts walking, you can see he's got his animations too. We got the cow. He's got his little horns and a couple new details with the spots. So you can see him walking around. And wolf. Just going, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Well, rip. Anyway, now it also updates for new textures. So I'm also not sure if this is part of the new update, but as you can see, there's other pumpkin variants too, but it updates to new textures also, such as the leaves, or, you know, as you saw earlier, the spawn eggs. Yeah, they did it with a bunch of that too, so it is also getting updated. Now, with item models, it does add some cool ones. So if I go into here, okay, so as you can see, with the blocks, it has a different little cool little texture. And it does look a little bit different with the model, too. Clock, we've got a little, of course, actual clock system, and I think it looks a lot better, and the fact that it actually functions along with the 3D model is really cool. We got the sea pickle, the torch, lever, the honey, any potion really looks like that, and, of course, the swords and all the tools are actually just going to stay the same, just because it's kind of an iconic look, and I feel like it would mess it up a little bit if they didn't. These have interesting animations, so every time I would fall or something, it doesn't actually have physics, but it plays a little animation. So as you can see, if I stay still, the water starts to settle down a bit, but if I start moving, it moves a little bit more. It's not an actual physics thing, as I said, of course, it's just a little animation, but it's pretty cool overall. As you can see, we got the pufferfish, salmon, tropical fish, little axolotl buddy. Yeah, I like this one. We got this powdered snow bucket, which also looks a little bit different. And the bucket of cod. I can shoot the bow. Has a little bit of an animation. Then that. And all projectiles always have like a little trail like that, as you saw. The snowball has it too. It's got a little animation. And we'll just be able to see this for a split second, but the Ender Pearl too. And it's got a cool little trail behind it. I've actually never seen that. That's really cool. And yeah, so there's always fun animations and textures, so you won't get bored. So, as you can see, of course, they also added splash animations. Yay! So, and of course, you can also, if you sprint through the water, you can also see there's a little animation for that. And also, I think, don't quote me on this, I'm not too sure, but I think if I get a spawn egg, but if I get a, like, Ravager spawn egg, and I were to drop it in the water, then, yes, it does make a bigger splash. And it also adapts to new dog textures, too. So, you won't really have to worry about your dog looking extremely out of place. Climb the ladder, and it's got a nice little animation. Okay, guys, so here's a simple house, and what it would look like in the actions and stuff texture pack. Personally, I like to keep the texture pack off, just because I think it is a little bit too, like, cartoony. I don't know. Personally, I like to keep it off on about 32x on the resolution so that I can keep the models and the animations without the textures. I love to just keep, like, this add-on just on in the background whenever I'm doing something. Just brings so much more immersion into the game, and I feel like it definitely helps with that. One last thing I do want to go over, which is, rather important. Okay, so if you get an Ender Pearl and you teleport about exactly in that specific direction, you'll see a sign, and this sign will say subscribe, and the legends say that every time you subscribe, you feed one poor, hungry Sonic in America. So if you don't mind, just, how about, you know, you just kind of like load up a bow and just